Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of the Reporter Vlog for August 12th, 2024 on a Monday. Um, gonna try to get, guess you could say, gonna try to get a triple header in today. And starting with, I guess you say, first story is pretty much just crazy. Crazy. I don't know if it's fake news cause you can tell if a story is fake by the link WGNTV.com. But hey, you never know. You never know. But anyway, first story, I guess you could say put it under the title of crazy. Um, Suburban school worker pleads guilty for stealing 1.5 millions worth of chicken wings from the district. 1.5 millions worth of chicken wings, not dollars, chicken wings. The same things that people buy at Popeyes. I, is that's wow. The thoughts that flow through people's head. Certain people. But let's get this going and give us this crazy whatever story a safety net. Okay, give my credits. It's brought to you by WGN. Just say Channel 9. Uh, Located in Chicago, of course. Published by Ben Bradley. Posted August 9th, 2024 at 4:37 p.m. Updated August 11th, 2024 at 2:45 p.m. Suburban school worker pleads guilty for stealing 1.5 million worth of chicken wings from the district. WGN Investigates has a update to a story that was first reported more than a year ago. A South suburban school worker has pleaded guilty of stealing 1.5 millions worth of food, mainly chicken wings. Yes, chicken wings. For Lydell was the food service director of the Harvey School District 1452. Cook County prosecutor accused her of stealing massive amounts of food meant for take-home meals for students, leaning remotely toward during the pandemic. The Cook County State Attorney tells WGN investigates that Lido entered a guilty plea Friday and received a 9-year prison sentence. Court records accuse Lido of ordering more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings from the district food provider and then picking up the order in the district cargo van. The scheme uncovered by the district business manager during the routine mid-year audit. So that's going to do it for that one. A short but sweet story. But man, doggy dog. There's a quick and fast way to describe this story, especially during the pandemic. People did anything to survive, and it's pretty much still doing the same thing to survive, minus the pandemic. And this is this ain't nothing new really. But man, chicken wings. He got a 9-year sentence out of it, which I can't blame the court. If you are willing to steal $1.5 million worth of chicken wings, you need to do some time. You really do. No probation. There's some time. Chicken wings, man. She had to have been selling them because that's the only way somebody's gonna steal that amount of chicken wings. Yeah, they good. Yeah, but they ain't worth stealing. Especially from other people that need them the most. But that's the way you got people walking around in the world like that. Doggy dog, no matter what the cost. If I see something I want, I'm going to get it. All under the cover of a South suburban school worker. That's why you better know who you're hiring. You better know who you are hiring. I know it's a hard lesson for the district, and they're gonna. I bet they're gonna do some background checking now, or secret cameras. That's some this is some kind of story. Somebody to go through all that much trouble just for let's see the total amount. I think it was 11,000 cases of chicken wings. All that much trouble. That's enough. That's enough chicken wings where you pretty much can start a little mini restaurant behind. Well, it wouldn't last too long though, because eventually it's going all them boxes gonna run out. But you can pretty much start a little restaurant behind that amount of chicken wings. But it boggles the mind. I don't know what she was thinking, or what the heck the reason why she did this. But there is no excuse for something so foolish. There is no excuse for something so foolish. You can take out the reason of homelessness, cause like I said, she worked for the district. She had a job. The only thing I can think of is she's gonna flip the amount of chicken wings she gathered for profit. That's the only thing. The only reason why a person will do something like this, order more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings to flip it for a profit, so she can get some money behind at the cost of the kids that deserve it. But at least she had made the honest decision of pleading guilty. That's the only good thing about this story. Other than that, lady, you done lost your mind. Lady, you lost your mind. But let's move on. We got a triple header. Next story. Harmful algal bloom in Ohio River could affect the upcoming Ironman Louisville competition. Okay, this is brought to you by WGRB. Pretty much, I guess you say a legit link. Publisher Dalton Garby. August 9th, 2024. Updated August 9th of the same year, 2024. Harmful algal bloom in the Ohio River could affect the upcoming Ironman competition. Louisville, Kentucky. Thousands of athletes from around the world are headed to Louisville for the Ironman competition later this month, with the swimming portion that could be in jeopardy after a harmful algal bloom was confirmed in the Ohio River. Louisville, the Kentucky Division of Water and the Kentucky Department of Public Health issued a public health advisory for the river after samples collected August 1st indicated the presence of a toxin-producing bloom. That means activities that require physical contact with the water, such as swimming and wading, are not recommended because of the risk of ingesting contaminated water, which could cause gastrointestinal symptoms such as stomach pain, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Triathletes taking part in the Ironman Louisville are supposed to swim downstream through part of the Ohio River next Sunday before hitting the Great Lawn in the waterfront park for the 56-mile bike course and a 13.1 million mile run. Now, many participants are worried that the swim portion will be completely canceled. A lot of conversations right now with the athletes and friends is like, are we going to swim? Said Chris Arnold, who is competing and coaching the athletes the next weekend's race. It won't be the first time that the conditions of the Ohio River affected the competition. In 2018, the scheduled 2.4-mile swim was delayed and shortened by 9 miles because of swift river currents. 2019, the entire swim leg of the race was canceled due to an algal bloom. So this is the second time it happened. Eliminating the swim will be a big disappointment to competitors who have been training for months. It stings for them because they came in and they've been excited and they've been training hard for this, Arnold said. On the flip side, for some people, they are not stronger swimmers. They may be excited. Regardless, triathletes won't have any control on whether or not the swim will happen. Arnold, who helps dozens of athletes in the sport do the group TS2 coaching, said to keep in mind that everyone racing faces the same conditions. It's not healthy for us to get into the water. I don't want to be swimming and taking a nasty alga. It could make me sick and throwing up and whatever else. He said, I'm thankful that our man is taking the steps and checking the water, not just throwing us into some nasty water. The swim's still on at this point, but the conditions don't improve. It could be canceled. I personally would not go canoeing in there, and certainly wouldn't go swimming in here today. Said David Wicks, an environmentalist and professor at the University of Louisville. Wicks said he's been keeping an eye on the presence of a toxic alga and admitted the conditions have improved over the last few days. However, he worried that there won't be enough of one thing required to clean out the alga in the short term. The easiest answer is to have a lot of rain and to have it wash on down to Paducah. He said. Ironman Louisville officials released a statement. As part of our standards of pre-race procedures, Ironman collects water samples from the swim course leading up to the event and again during race week to test water conditions for potentially harmful bacteria. Ironman 70.3 Louisville samples will be collected and tested in conjunction with the Kentucky Division of Water. Ironman has strict guidelines. These samples must meet in order to assure the safety of our athletes as it relates to bacteria-based sickness. These guidelines are in line with the standards of the state of Kentucky. Man, we'll continue to test the samples, make decisions. Of Kentucky. Man, we'll continue to test the samples and make decisions based on the data that is provided leading up to the event. Man. Well, here's another have you lost your mind moment. This time for the city of Louisville, or Armin, or whatever. Uh, I just it's just unbelievable how you can see the water in the Ohio River for yourself, and you can see that it's not worth the risk. I just don't get it. I swear, these people, you don't need to test the water. All you gotta do is just look at the Ohio River. It is not a clear river. That's the reason why I nicknamed it the Dirty Old Man. It's been dirty for years, and it will always be dirty. You don't know what is in there. You don't know what creature is in there that is ready to attach to your skin and do some damage. Uh, but uh, but people are just some people are just so headstrong. They want to do it anyway, despite the cost. In that competition, it is an armed man group or whatever you want to call it, company or whatever. It's like it. To test your will, think you can by surviving any conditions, but you can't survive any conditions. I'm sorry. I know it's Iron Man, but you gotta have some Iron Man sense. You gotta have some Iron Man sense. That's why that's why I don't get the testing. When all you gotta do is go to the Belvedere, have one of your officials go to the Belvedere and see for yourself. It is not clear. Water in a water bottle is clearer than the Ohio River. Water coming out of a faucet is clearer than the Ohio River. That river was abused a long time ago, or it has been and still is being abused today. But like I said, these are competitions. These are, I guess you say, it's run by money. I don't know for sure, but it's just foolish. It really is. But you got some people got some sense, realizing that it's not a good idea to swim in infested water that you might be taking in that might give you diarrhea, among other side effects. You got some people got some sense. But ain't no way. Ain't no way. But you can save yourself a lot of trouble if you just use some common sense. If you just see for yourself that this water, maybe just maybe, I shouldn't have risk people of swimming in this water. I should replace that part of the competition with something else that doesn't require people to risk swimming in toxic water. That's foolishness within itself. You want to risk whatever, some kind of trophy, some goofy trophy, by swimming in toxic water. Shoot. Common sense is useful. It really is. Common sense is useful. But this is Louisville. It's Louisville. Our man's been coming here for years, and it's part of the reputation that Louisville wants to keep. And so, but the thing about it is, like I said, bottom line, it's stupid. It really is. When you can see for yourself that maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't swim in this water. But this is that. Well, like I said, it's Louisville being Louisville. But dang. But look, I ain't gonna have to make it the doubleheader. Come back and do the other stories after I get done with my other job. But yeah, I have a good one. I'm gonna cut off right here. It's another episode, a doubleheader, pretty much. August 12th, 2024, on a Monday. Y'all have a good one. Like I said, I'm gone.